Hello, welcome to your energy reading. Let's go into it. If it resonates, it shall. You guys got the song Tearing Up My Heart by the Bastard Boys. And yeah, let's dive into it. Now, I have your channel message, but I'm also tuning into Leo, okay? So you guys are dealing with a Leo, okay? For some of you, not all. But in terms of the message here is this: they don't know what to do anymore. They feel like they're about to spaz out. They can't take being in this friend zone. It's driving them crazy or cray. If you want to be with them, just say so, because you're stressing them out. Okay, so this is your message here. And I also wrote down, for some of you guys, you might get a knock at your door, and you might just get like a really crazy, explosive confession. So, side note, whoever's gonna get that knock on your door is gonna be a very intense, passionate, love-making situation going on. Okay, I don't feel like that's for everybody. The overall message is what I mentioned, but for some of you guys, you're gonna get that knock and it's gonna lead to a sexy time. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Now with that being said, I have other specific messages. Some of you guys could be a 90s kid, okay, and then number 5 could be symbolic in terms of life path number, days, birthday, weeks, hours, months, etc. You know, that whole timeline situation that I do. But yeah, let's dive into it. Now, let's see what they want to tell you based on the cards. Let me do one card for Leo, because that's pretty intense. How is this Leo feeling? Or somebody's like in their Leo energy. I feel like this Leo person is feeling a lot. So we got this one. So they either feel very childish, very immature, okay, or they feel like you are. Yeah, one or the other. Either they're acting out of character, or they feel like you're making them acting out of character, or you're childish, okay? What do they want from collective, whoever's dealing with a Leo? So we got this one in reverse. So, great love is worth taking the steps to get it to take. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Leo here, I feel like they don't want to put in the effort anymore. They don't. This Leo's angry. They're pressed. I feel like this Leo's over it. Okay. Alright, there we go. We're dealing with a Leo. This, it could be like a Sag Leo situation as well, I'm tuning into, but I'm not quite sure. But whoever's dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, etc., they don't want to make the effort. If a Leo is like done, they're done. Or this Leo is done, okay? Leo they don't tend to get done when it's not on their terms, from what I know personally, okay? But yeah, so in terms of what they want to tell you, so we got 5 of Wands, got the Devil card. For some of you guys, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. And we got the 3 of Cups in vertical. So basically, let me see if I can do a little something. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see here. So what I'm tuning into her is that they have inner conflicts, okay? Obviously, they're conflicted by you, by themselves, and they're in their ego, and it's kind of like Like I said in my channel message, they're about to burst. Okay, this I feel like this is just confirming things here. For some of them, it's sexual frustration. For some of them, it's just the ego of it all. The fact that, you know, they're in the matrix. Okay, so it's like, if it's materialistic stuff that is plaguing them, or if it's work, or if it's the fact that they feel like, you know, they cannot be namasteing through life when it comes to this connection here, and you're all about the namasteing. They're just like, the fuck is all this, right? They feel like they're getting played. They cannot pull one over on you. But like, I feel like you're not doing it with ill intent. I feel like there's no intention. Like, if you want to keep them in the friend zone, it's not because you're playing a game, but because they're in this matrix, this devil energy, they might feel this is the way, and they're just like, I'm about to fucking snap and collect because I don't know how to process this. Like, what is going on here? What do they want from me? Right? Hey, yeah. I mean, yeah, they're conflicted. All of this is inner conflicts there. I don't feel like you're conflicting them, but they're conflicting themselves, thinking that you're conflicting them. I know. It's be here with me. I know you're here with me, collective. The thing is this, for some of you guys, I feel like they feel like you could have put them in a third party. Okay, for some of you guys, I feel like they are sensing or seeing this way. You might, okay, for some of you guys, you might, or is, question mark, putting them in a third party unbeknown to yourself. For other of you guys, it's not the case. I feel like you just want to, you know, keep it casual, keep it fun, you know, don't take it to be as serious. So for instance, if you're, obviously this is from a masculine energy, doesn't have to be, but this is what I'm tuning into. You're friends with a guy, and this guy is like, I don't believe in friendship between a male and a woman. Like, that's impossible, but you made it possible. And they're just like, but how, right? But they're willing to stay in it because they have feelings for you. If we're gonna go back to the actual lyrics of the song, it says, you're tearing up my heart. When I'm not with you, you know, I feel, okay, that's not, I'm paraphrasing, but like, when they're not with you, they feel fucking distressed. But when they're with you, they feel equally as stressed. So like, what the fuck is this, right? And it's sad. And I feel like this could also mimic for those that isn't it like, I almost wanted to say twin flame, but I wanted to say like a long distance relationship. It's kind of like, oh, like they understand the consequences of being in this relationship, but it's also so disheartening, right? I'm mostly tuning into toxic. So for some of you guys, you might feel like you're in a toxic situation, or they feel like they are in a toxic situation right now. For some, but disheartening in terms of, if we're gonna use the long distance as an analogy here, how it's hard being away from you, but this is kind of the situation right now because of the circumstances. Okay, so some of them could also be frustrated at that part. Some of you guys could be millennial because that's what I'm tuning into as well. Hello if you're coming from the other reading. But yeah, so they're for conflicted. They feel like you're conflicting them. They feel like you're putting them in a third party situation, and even if you don't, and that's not the intention, they still feel like that's the situation, especially if they're in this ego perception. If they're in this, you know, limited mindset, that's will be all they see, unfortunately. Okay, it's hard for unenlightened people to see the truth of the matter. So yeah, so they feel stressed because you're not giving them, but you know what it is, because it's not, I don't feel like they're making it up. I feel like you're in a very good close relationship with the person you're thinking of, heavy on there's a friendship, there's mutual understanding, there's the respect between you and this person, but it's kind of like this person is in their feelings, okay? And I feel like you have feelings for them as well, but you're not acting on them. It's kind of like you're watching this to see how they're feeling. They feel a lot, okay? And they feel so much that they're about to explode. That's how they're feeling, collective, okay? Because I'm not feeling the energy of like you don't like them in a romantic setting. It's just that you're not moving in the pace that they want you to move. So this is why they feel like you're putting them in a third party. This is why they feel like, oh, they just want to be friends, and they're like flirting with me for like fucking 6 months, and what is this, right? And going back to the long distance stuff, right? Where it's like you guys are supposed to meet, but then somebody's like, I can't really do Saturday, or I can't really do July. And, you know, I feel like somebody's losing hope, right? It's tearing up their heart. So we got Queen of Swords. For some of them, they feel like you're acting very cold, heavy on if you're female right now. And if you're watching for feminine here, they are acting very cold right now, having their guards up. Somebody's like withdrawing themselves, going into hermit mode, because they just feel like they need some sort of like clarity, okay? Because they don't want to be hurt, okay? They have this scarcity that you're gonna hurt them. So overall, energy from them to you, okay? Just on a collective note, how they're feeling for you. Yeah, I do feel the sense of like, oh my god, they're gonna hurt me. But they're just like, I will take the hurt if I have to, because you stay on their mind. So we got the honeymoon, but this card didn't come fully out. So for some of them, it's like you're happy, even in the stress of it all, in the conflict of it all. They're like, you know, I feel like they wouldn't have it any other way. But for some of them, I think that was the case, but now they're at the verge of like, I'm about to fucking snap, okay? Emphasis on the whole, I'm about to knock on your door and I'm about to confess, and they may or may not be passionate lovemaking after that confession, okay? So there's that. And then we got this one here. I feel like they want to say so much, but they can't. But I feel like you guys are very expressive, you and your person, but it's not in the, again, going back to what I said before, it's not in the way they think it should be or is. You know, you could be very optimistic and charismatic, but they also know that that is not based on anything in terms of a romantic gesture. They know it's like they're just being nice, they're just flirting, all right? And they're picking up on what you're giving out and vice versa. But again, it's not, I don't know, maybe somebody has some sort of milestone on how things are supposed to go in a relationship. Like, I don't know, 1 month we talk, 2 months it is confession time, 3 months it is we need to like get into a chapter of this and that. And whoever is watching, I feel like they have that mindset. It's giving the energy of like, I need you to tell me if we're together, but they can't really do that with you because you're not there, or they're not even getting signals that you're there, and it's frustrating them. So it's kind of like they don't know what you're feeling, but they know that you're feeling them. You get me? Oh my lord. Hopefully you get me. I hope somebody will. Anyways, so last but not least, we got this card. So we got, I love this card in reverse, because if it's like this, that means there's no chemistry between you guys. It's one-sided, and they just have to wallow in this despair for however long of their lives, right? But there is chemistry, and it's not one-sided, and it is mutual, and they feel this, but it's hard to act upon it when they whatever they have tried or not tried, because I'm also tuning into, they're trying to meet you halfway, but they're not getting anywhere with you. And this is what's frustrating, because they can't say that they don't have feelings for you, and they cannot say that you don't feel the same, but they don't know what you're feeling. And if it's something you do feel, it's kind of like she's giving friendship, but it's not acting like a friend. Like, what the fuck is it, you know? I know you like me, but why are you not saying anything? And let me tell you this, collective, if they're in this ego mindset, matrix mindset, this will this will tickle their soul, okay? This will itch their hearts, okay? Like on some real stuff. So I feel like you might, and if you haven't already, see things that you'll be like, chill, okay? But people do crazy things when they're in love or in lust, then it's like, but you guys, you know. If you don't know, you're about to know, okay? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm also tuning into a specific name right now, Victoria. So we're just gonna do one card for Vicky, Victoria. Actually, it's Victoria. I'm just. So in terms of Victoria here, the answer is no. Okay. Why is that? The answer is no. It's because Victoria wants to be at peace. Okay, and they're putting up their. Yeah, I wouldn't say putting up their boundaries, but it's kind of like I feel like they have to like figure out some stuff in their life. So for right now, whoever's dealing with a Victoria, it's a no, because they need to be at peace. Or if you're watching for Victoria, it's a no, because they're trying to figure something else, so you know they can have some sort of peace. Okay, that's for somebody specific. All right, without further ado, we're gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna do a collective advice card. So you're not alone, collective. For some of you guys, you probably feel like you need to be alone a little bit for reflection. And then we're gonna do a few timeline. I don't have the initials today because I'm too lazy to get them, so it is what it is. So we got number 2 as in 2 days, weeks, hours, months, second number month, and then we got 53 as in 53 hours, weeks, or days. Okay, and don't forget the number 5, the same formula. Okay, so without further ado, thank you for stopping by.